We got Dua Lipa, New Rules.
We have Dua Lipa, New Rules. You try it. I like your introduction better.
You just fucked up my intro. That was my intro.
Oh. What do we got?
We got some bedhead.
I got the bedhead.
We got Dua Lipa, New Rules.
Rules.
I like her songs. They're so good.
Yeah, she's starting to rub off on me. See what she got.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times, too many times. My love, he makes it feel like nobody else, nobody else. But my love, he doesn't love me, so I tell myself. To myself. 1, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in. You have to kick him out again. 3, don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. Pushing forwards, but he keeps pulling me backwards. Nowhere to turn, nowhere to turn. No, now I'm standing back from it. I finally see the pattern. I never loved.
I like this song. The song is essentially like, it sounds like that internal conversation you would have with yourself when you're going through a breakup. So like everything she's saying, she's kind of like saying to herself, she's like, 1, don't pick up the phone. And I love how she turned it into a song, right? Because it just really sounds like internal thoughts. I don't know how else to explain that. And like, I just wonder if like all the women in the video represent like other people going through that, or maybe like her support system.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of ways that you can look at it. So I think 1, the women do symbolize her support, but then the fact that they're all doing the same thing, it's like you said, they're all going through the same thing, or it's the amount of times that she's done it, and this is just like another phase.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think this is what like my first Dua Lipa song that I've ever heard from her.
Now I'm standing back from it. I finally see the pattern. I never loved. He doesn't love me, so I tell myself, I do. 1, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in. You have to kick him out again. 3, don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. I got no rules, I count him. I gotta do it for myself. I got no rules, I count him. I gotta do it for myself. Practice makes perfect. I'm still trying to learn it by heart. Eat, sleep, and breathe it. Rehearse and repeat it. 'Cause
And I love the metaphor here, like you're standing above water. which is essentially like, you know, that saying that they have, like when you're just barely keeping your head above water, like you're barely surviving, where she's actually the opposite. She's standing above water. And you can tell by kind of like the way she walked and her body language that she's essentially like overcoming that obstacle.
Yeah. I also like the little moment of you see the upside down world of the flamingos. And when I think of flamingos, I think of really healthy birds. Because I think the pink pigment symbolizes that they've had like a full diet, I think. Because they eat something that's like pink and it makes, or it has like full of keratin. I don't know, something about like their diet that makes them pink. So I wonder if it kind of symbolizes like where she's at now, which she's able to walk on water essentially, kind of showing she's like a flamingo. Because like only the pink feathered flamingos are able to mate, I think. So it's interesting.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm thinking about the flamingos, like what you just said. Yeah, they're originally like white pigmented birds.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I couldn't help but think of maybe that's why Donald Trump's orange. He eats a lot of carrots.
No, that's a fake tan.
Oh, is that what that is? But it's just funny how they can eat something and they literally change the color of their skin.
It's interesting.
So yeah, a little off topic with the flamingos, but yeah, I know what you mean. And it's funny because like during, like right before they went underwater and showed the flamingos, like they're, like the way they were posing, it was the same as the flamingos. I don't know if you caught that, like they were in poses.
Flamingos?
No, the female dancers.
Yeah.
I mean, the flamingos too, they're always posing.
The what?
The flamingos?
Flamingos.
I mean, the flamingos.
Bro, what are domingos?
I'm shot. Coffee ain't kicking yet.
Don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling because he's drunk and alone too. Don't let him in. You'll have to kick him out again. Be free. Don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. I got no rules, I count him.
And if you get under him, you're not gonna get over him.
Hey, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
I like that one.
And it just makes me think of like guys that essentially use females, like they break up, but then every time they're lonely, they like call them back. And then the female, on the other hand, is like trying to get over the relationship, but then they find themselves sometimes a little too weak where they kind of cave in, and then they go meet up with the guy under the guise of like, oh, we're just friends, we're not getting back together or anything, and then all of a sudden she's like spending the night at his house.
Yeah.
So I think she does a great job like illustrating that, and she does in a way where it's very upbeat, but
Yeah.
the lyrics, like when you listen to the lyrics, it's not a very upbeat song.
Yeah, it's a very casual song almost, like as if she's literally saying this to her friends.
Yeah.
And I love how now she's the one that's telling this girl that's weak from whatever she's going through.
Don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. I got no rules, I count him. I gotta do it myself. I got no rules, I count him. Baby, you know I count him. I gotta do it myself.
See, that was the flamingo pose. You peeped it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's Dua Lipa.
Dead. Yeah, I always like the sound of her songs. Her songs are very, they make you feel good. Like despite the lyrics, like, and even the lyrics are very, I can imagine the lyrics being very relatable, but it's a different way of making like a breakup song. Because like I'm not a fan of like, actually I am. I'm not going to say I'm not a fan, but like usually breakup songs are a little more on the like the sadder side. Like I right away think of like Neo or The Weeknd.
Oof.
Um, when it comes to like breakup music, especially Neo. I thought Neo was really good with that. He's probably one of my favorite in terms of like if I want to hear really good breakup music, he was up there for me.
Mm-hmm.
But her, she puts a spin on it. She puts like it's a different type of feel good. It makes you just feel positive about it. Versus like
Yeah.
when you hear traditional breakup music, like you feel like the more emotional side of it, which can still make you feel good. It's just a different feeling
Yeah.
altogether.
Like her music is empowering, it's hopeful. It, you know, doesn't allow whoever's listening to it to be caught up in their weaknesses, you know. But at the same time, she kind of walks you through her life so that you don't feel alone. And so like I like her songs. It's such a retro sound to it.
100%. Yeah. Even her videos are very vibrant and bright and light.
Yeah. And I think it complements her voice really well because her voice is very, I don't know if it's like, it's just on like the lower scale. I don't know much about vocals, but it's more on like the lower scale. I'm out.